Students, how are you? I hope you are doing well. And today, let us start our third lesson from the English text. Third lesson from the English text. I will ask you something. That means, did you study the previous chapter? Yes, very good. Our previous chapter was, which is that one, a memorable picnic. Did you enjoy the lesson? Yes. You study the grammar topics along with the chapter and notes, and then only you can study well. You study the grammar topics on the very day when it was taught. Okay, now let us move on to the third chapter, which is walnuts and watermelons. Do you know what is a walnut? Walnut? Yes. Most of you know that walnut is a seed, is a nut. Walnut is a nut. There are cashew nuts, then almonds, peanuts, and like that, walnut is also a nut. We used for improving our health. We used to improve our health. It is very tasty. It is also very tasty. And what is watermelons? Watermelon. In summer season, we used to have so much of watermelons. We used to have so much watermelons. It contains so much water content in it. It contains so much water content, and it is very tasty, and it will diminish our thirst. They will diminish or reduce our thirst, and so we are used to have watermelons in summer season. Okay. In the first page, that means page number 23. You take your test and you take page number 23. In the first page, there are the pictures of two fruits. Pictures of two fruits, and which are they? You first, it is a dotted picture. It is dotted pictures, and you join carefully. You join the dots and make it a full fruit, and you give an appropriate color to it. You gave an appropriate color to the pictures. The first picture is watermelon. The first picture is, which is the first fruit? Watermelon. Listen to the spelling. W-A-T-E-R-M-E-L-O-N. Watermelon. Okay, is it clear? W-A, write on the space provided. You write now. Using your pencils, you write the names of the fruits. W-A-T-E-R-M-E-L-O-N. Watermelon. Then second one is a pumpkin. Which is the second picture? It is a picture of a pumpkin. P-U-M-P-K-I-N. P-U-M-P-K-I-N. Pumpkin. The first, which is the color of watermelon? Today we have in our market, we have the actual color of the watermelon is green, and nowadays we are getting an yellow watermelon is there. This is called the apple watermelon or something like that. It is very creamy and it is fleshy. It is fleshy. All the watermelons are fleshy, and this yellow watermelon is so creamy, like our ice cream. When we take it with a spoon, it is creamy, and it is very tasty, and it is it is having so much of sugar in it. Its taste is sweet. It is so sweet, that yellow watermelon. What is the color of a pumpkin? A ripe pumpkin. At the beginning, when it it became small, it is in green color, and when it get ripened, or it became a full-grown one, it became yellow colored one. Do you like the curry made of pumpkin? Yes, all of us like the curry made of pumpkin. Let us move on to the chapter. Take page number 24. When I read the first paragraph or any other paragraph, you should listen carefully to the text. You should listen carefully to the text. Okay, let us start. As Nasruddin rested under a tall walnut tree, one day he looked a few yards to his side watermelon growing on a thin vine near the ground. That is first paragraph. I will read one more time. Ask Nasruddin. Listen the spelling of Nasruddin. Nasruddin. D is repeated in his name. Nasruddin. Nasruddin. Nasruddin is a man, and here as Nasruddin rested under a tall walnut tree. A tall walnut tree, tall means big. A tall walnut tree was there on the ground, and here like our jackfruit tree and mango tree, it is a tall tree, and seeds are so small, but the tree is very big. The tree is very big, but the seeds are so small. In our jackfruit tree, the fruit is very big. Fruit is also very big. It is the biggest fruit. Which is the biggest fruit? Do you know which is the biggest fruit? Jackfruit. Which is the biggest fruit? Jackfruit. Here, the walnut is a small one, but it grows in a big tree. It grows in a big tree. Ask Nasruddin. Now, what was Nasruddin doing? What was Nasruddin doing? Listen. Ask Nasruddin rested under a tall walnut tree one day. One day, Nasruddin was resting. He was taking rest. He was taking rest under a. At that time, people were taking rest. Now we are taking rest inside our house, switching on the fan or switching the AC on. We are taking rest in our rooms or in our house, inside our house. But at that time, long ago, people were taking rest under trees, tree shade. They were shade in hot sun. At the time of hot sun or midday, when they are tired, people take rest under trees, in the shade of trees. Under the long trees or big trees, there were so many leaves in big trees, and there is so much shade under the tree. So people were taking rest under tree. Here, Nasruddin was taking rest under the which tree? He was taking rest under which tree? Under a big walnut tree. Under a big walnut tree. He was taking rest under a big walnut tree. And what did he notice? Notice means he saw. He looked a few yards to his side. Yards means feet. He looks a few yards or 4 or 5 yards away. He was resting under the tree, walnut tree, and he looked at the side of the tree. He saw that a big watermelon was growing in a thin vine. What is thin? It is not very fatty. It is a thin vine. There was a thin vine. What is vine? Do you know the meaning of vine? Grapes are growing in grapevine, and watermelons are growing in walnut vines. Vine means a climbing plant. That means it needs the support of something to climb on. Which are the climbers? Snake god, yes. Then bitter god, ash god. All that are examples of climbers. That climbing, these vegetables and fruits are growing in vines. The climbing trees are called climbing plants are called vines. They are having like that here. It is a grapevine. There were so many leaves in it. There were so many leaves in it, and it needs support. The vines need support to grow, and the grapes are growing like this. Grapes are growing like this, and these grapes, watermelons, and ash gourd, bitter gourd, etc. They are climbing plants, and they need support to grow. Unless there is no support, they couldn't grow high. They creep on the land. They will creep on the land. Here the watermelon vine is creeping on the ground, and here Nasruddin saw a huge watermelon is growing in a thin vine. A huge watermelon is growing in a thin vine, and he is resting under the which tree? walnut tree. He is resting under the one walnut tree, and a small seed, a small nut, walnut is growing in a big tree. Is it clear? Here, walnut seed or nut is very small and it is growing in a big tree, and watermelons are very big and it is growing in thin vine. Watermelons are very big and it is growing in thin vines. Listen. As Nasruddin rested under a tall walnut tree one day, he looked a few yards on his side and noticed a big watermelon growing on a thin vine near the ground. It is creeping on the ground. It is growing in a way. Big watermelon is growing in a thin vine. Nasruddin looked up and said, we think that God is staying at the sky. God is staying above us. And here Nasruddin looked up and said, Great God, please permit me ask you some question. Great God, oh God, please allow me. Permit means allow. Give permission. Please permit me to ask you some question. I am in a doubt. I have a doubt. I want to clear the doubt. So, do you permit me to ask you a question? Why does the walnut grow on big strong trees while watermelons grow on weak vines? A walnut is the size of this much. A walnut, but a watermelon is the size of this much. Okay. Then this one is growing in a big tree, and this one is growing in a thin vine. Okay. Oh God, I have a doubt. Why do you create these fruits in this way, in this manner? Big watermelons are growing in thin vines and small walnuts are growing in big trees. What is the reason you created this things like this? What was his doubt? His doubt was, why does the walnut grow on big strong trees while big watermelons grow on weak vines? Shouldn't it be the other way around? Why don't you put these huge watermelons in big trees, and why don't you put these small walnuts in these thin vines? It is the question of Nasruddin. He is asking question to whom? Nasruddin asking question to God, great God. He is asking this question to our Creator, the Creator of the whole things in the world, the Creator of the whole things in the world. He is asking a question to the Almighty God, the omnipotent God. Yes. At that very moment, when he asked the question, suddenly what happened? At that very moment, at the same moment, a walnut fell from the tree and hit Nasruddin square on the head. Now where is Nasruddin? Nasruddin was taking rest under the walnut tree. Nasruddin was taking rest under the walnut tree. And what happened? As he questioned God, as he conveyed the question to God, at the same moment what happened? A walnut fell on his head. What happened? A walnut come and fell on his head. Is it clear? At the same moment he questioned God, a walnut come and fell on his head. A walnut fell from the tree and hit Nasruddin square on the head. Oh, remarked Nasruddin. What did Nasruddin do? Oh, remarked Nasruddin. I suppose nature's way may not be as odd as I thought. What was the thought of Nasruddin? Nasruddin questioned God, why do you create these fruits in such a manner? Big watermelons are growing in thin plants and they are on the ground, and small walnuts are on the big tree. Why do you create like this? Then at the same moment he questioned God. What happened? A walnut fell on his head and hit his head. Okay. Then Nasruddin felt relief. He is relieved. Oh, if God created the huge watermelon on the tree, what will happen? The huge watermelon will fell from there and hit his head. Then what is the condition of him? Okay, think about it. What will be his condition? Then he thanked God. Who thanked God? Nasruddin thanked God to create fruits in this way, in this manner. Small walnuts are in the big trees and they are on the top of our head, and big watermelons are created on thin vines. They are creeping on the ground. Oh, remarked Nasruddin, I suppose nature's way may not be as odd as I thought. After all, if a big watermelon fell off the tree and on my head, it might have killed me. If the watermelons are growing on the big tree and he is taking rest under that tree, what will happen? I will be killed by that watermelon. He felt relief here. Nasruddin felt relief. I will read that last part one more time. You please listen to the text. Page number 25, beginning. At that very moment, a walnut fell from the tree and hit Nasruddin square on the head. Oh, remarked Nasruddin, I suppose nature's way may not be as odd as I thought. Odd means strange, as odd as I thought. After all, if a big watermelon fell off the tree and on my head, it might have killed me. Okay, I will read that whole lesson one more time. You please listen to the text. As Nasruddin rested under a tall walnut tree one day, he looked at a few yards to his side and noticed a big watermelon growing on a thin vine near the ground. Nasruddin looked up and said, Great God, please permit me to ask you this. Why does the walnut grow on big strong trees while watermelons grow on weak vines? Shouldn't it be better? Shouldn't it be the other way around? At the very moment, the walnut fell from the tree and hit Nasruddin square on the head. Oh, remarked Nasruddin, I suppose nature's way may not be as odd as I thought. After all, if a big watermelon fell off the tree and on my head, it might have killed me. Okay, is it clear? Is the story very interesting? Yes, I think you almost all of you loved this chapter and it is a very interesting story. Okay, think that if you are sitting under the tree, under the shade of a tree, when a jackfruit fell from the tree, what will happen? You will be finished. Okay, you will be finished by this. Jackfruit is the biggest fruit. Jackfruit is the biggest fruit. If a mango, it will be not as strong as jackfruit. But if badam is, if an almond is fell off from the tree and if it will fell on our head, what will happen? Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen. Okay, then just write the dictation words. I will spell the words. Watermelon, pumpkin, Nasruddin. Then, which is the next word? Noticed. N-O-T-I-C-E-D. Noticed. N-O-T-I-C-E-D. Noticed. Next one, permit. P-E-R-M-I-T. Permit. Permit. P-E-R-M-I-T. Permit. Next one, moment. M-O-M-E-N-T. Moment. M-O-M-E-N-T. Moment. Next one, suppose. S-U, can you see it? S-U-P-P-O-S-E. Suppose. S-U-P-P-O-S-E. Suppose. Next one, remarked. R-E-M-A-R-K-E-D. Remarked. R-E-M-A-R-K-E-D. Remarked. S, how many words are there? Watermelon. S, pumpkin. Next one, Nasruddin. You study the spelling carefully. The names of characters. The names of characters. N-A-S-R-U-D-D-I-N. Nasruddin. So many times, very often we are writing the words in our notes. Names. Okay, you should be very familiar with the spelling of the names. Watermelon spelling W-A-T-E Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Next one. Nasruddin. 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 Noticed. 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 Permit. 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 Moment. 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 Suppose. 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 Then next one. Remarked. 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 Say along with me. Remarked. Remarked. I will tell you the summary one more time. Okay. Listen here. Can anybody tell me? The summary? How can we begin? Here, one day, Nasruddin was taking rest under which tree? Walnut tree. Nasruddin was taking rest under a walnut tree. Then what did he do? He noticed that a big watermelon was growing on a thin vine. Then what did he do? He told that, "Oh God, how do you create the things in this manner, or how do you grow the fruits in this manner that a small walnut is growing in a big tree or tall tree and huge watermelons are growing in thin vines? What is the reason for that?" At the same moment when he questioned God, what happened? A walnut fell off from the tree and fell on his head. Then he remarked, "Oh God," he felt a relief. How did he feel? He felt a relief. "Oh God, it is not the strange way. It is in the correct proportion or correct manner you have created these fruits. Otherwise, when a huge watermelon fell from the tree and hit on my head, what will happen? It will kill me. I will be killed by that fall of the watermelon." Is it clear? Yes. I hope you enjoy this topic. And today let us wind up this class and let us continue. Let us do the comprehensive work in the next class. One thing I have to remind you that you read the text on today itself 4 or 5 times. Ask your parent or ask your elders to sit with you and tell them that I have to read the English test. You please stay with me for some time and I hope you will read the text. Okay.